Our verse today is Psalm 126, verse 4. Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like streams in the Negeb. This psalm is very short and it has 6 verses, and the psalm has 2 parts. The first 3 verses describe what God had done to his people or for his people in the past when he delivered them from their bondage. That could have been the time of the return from exile. The people were glad, their mouth was filled with laughter. The last 3 verses turn to God to restore their fortunes. The psalmist anticipates a time of restoration when the people will experience joy and gladness again. Those who sow in tears will sing when they reap. Although they go out in tears and weeping during sowing, they will return home with shouts of joy with their harvest. The psalm is immensely consoling for those who are undergoing terrible times. Our verse says, restore our fortunes, O Lord, like streams in the Negeb. Let us analyze this verse. The first part says, Shuva Adonai et Shevutenu. Turn again, O Lord, our captivity. Shuv means to return, go back, or come back, or to revert. The psalmist is praying to God to revert or turn their captivity like streams in the Negeb. The people had experienced the captivity of the exile. It was not a pleasant experience. The psalmist wants God to change their captivity into something pleasant. The Negeb could be translated as the south or desert land. Let's take it to be a desert land. The psalmist asks God to perform an extraordinary work among his people to create a water course in the desert. God had given his people water in the desert on their way to the promised land. If you read the book of Exodus and the book of Numbers, he can still do it again. Those who are in the desert rejoice when they find water. I think about those who travel through the Sahara Desert in search of greener pastures on the other side of the sea, the other side of Europe. I can imagine what they go through, listening to some of their stories. When someone is going through a difficult time, it is often a desert experience. But when God meets that person in that deserted place, it can be a thing of exceeding joy. What are you going through today that is holding you captive, that makes it look as if you're in a desert, as if you are all alone by yourself? God can still deliver you and deliver us. May God deliver you from that captivity and turn your sorrow into joy. Lord, turn our captivity into streams of joy and gladness. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a lovely day.